I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right, we back at it. We about ready to start a fucking. Let's start a fucking grease fire. We're gonna do. I'm building my empire nonstop. Does anyone have any idea where he's going to be right now? It is 6, 7, 8:55, 9:00 p.m. So I'm guessing backyard. What do we got? Sheriff, I'm working on a hell of a drunken grease fire tonight. Goddamn straight, Skip. Welcome in. Fair enough. All right. We're probably only a couple minutes behind, but by the time shenanigans start, we'll probably be there. Let's go.
And hello, peasants. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're doing good today.
And there it is. Can't tell if it's the fucking trees or his fucking hair or his fucking beard.
We're with you with a late program. That's right, a late program where I, the Messiah, continue to rule over the world and reign supreme. While all of the little commoners have to watch me win. That's right. Oh, clean, Batman. How are you feeling today? Are you coping with my success okay? Today, are you how are you feeling? Oh, clean. Oh.
Okay. This is going to be one for the ages right here. What's up, CIA? Oh, fuck.
Clean. Oh.
I could just do this all night.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Tell me when it's enough.
Oh. Clean, Batman. Oh. Clean, Batman. Oh.
Thank you, CIA.
Clean, Batman. How are you feeling today? Are you coping with my success okay? How's that going for you? Oh, I love it, man. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you are doing well. Yes, go run and tell your friends I'm live. Remember, you don't have to watch, but you choose to watch. Why do you choose to watch? Well, because you're all fans. That's why. So stay in a fan's place.
God, that's hard.
Welcome to the show, boy.
Watch this.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the.
We already got so much here already.
Boy.
Let's get the tongue.
So, I'm not going to be here long. I don't think.
Water.
I just want to make a little public service announcement. I don't know what that's going to be specifically, but I can anytime I want because I'm a public figure, and with that comes power. So, like I said, mansion and estate, billions in equity, over 2,000 jewelry. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it every month. Got a Porsche there worth over $25,000. Like I said, money should be able to fix all those vehicles. I mean, life is life. That's how it works. And like I said, the mechanic down here was hating, and that's the only reason why it's messed up, as well as all the other cars, because people were jealous and envious. So I have I'm supposed to technically own about 5 cars right now. I have a website worth almost $2,000, 2 G's, right? So, I mean, nobody's really coming close, buddy. Nobody. Mineral rights, oil royalties. Feel like I'm forgetting something for sure. I just don't know what it is. Said over 2,000 in jewelry. Maybe I forgot that. But buildings, billions in equity, like I said, on the real deal. Like I said, we're all about assets, equity. That's what we do. 100%. You all need to get the picture and learn how to hustle. Now, again, nobody can speak on me. I didn't ask for any of your commentary. You're not in a position to commentate on me. So, like I said, why are you talking? Again, you have to have authority in this game. You have to have credibility. You have to have a voice. So, you all should be working on trying to get your channel monetized. That's reality. Okay. And until you do that, and until you get a web presence, period, and build a platform, you don't have a voice in this game. You don't get to speak. See, that's why your stuff doesn't work, because it doesn't, at this level of radio and this level of the game, that stuff don't work because y'all don't know what you doing. That's the truth. The truth is people don't know what they doing. None of y'all. None of y'all have any game. You don't know how to hustle. You ain't about nothing. And you're watching the God Body Soldier continue to win time and time again. Like I said, I did 80 dips today. I got to look up the world record for dips. That's the next thing I'm going to start working towards, along with the muscle up world record, which is 45. All right. And I don't know about the muscle ups, but I'm going to try. But dips, I think I could definitely get to the point that I break the world record for that too. I already broke the world record for pull ups in front of your eyes, right in front of your face, 200 pull ups on camera. It's all on the channel. I don't save videos. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I don't worry about nothing, just like people have tried to steal ideas from me. Never works out. They always lose and they get their karma. You go against me, you go against God. I don't worry about nothing. I'm not downloading videos. I'm not worried about nothing. Like I said, as far as an attorney, I'm waiting for everything to come together, right? Christina already told me when we get married, I'll have access to a lawyer for like over 33 and a third plus years, right? So, I mean, whatever evidence is public at that point and whatever I have at this point, I'll use that. I'll be able to explain the situation very easily because it's all public and these people just continue to indict themselves and incriminate themselves more. So that's about it. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm Gucci. I'm doing great. I'm good. Real talk. I just need more money. That's about it. I need more money so I can do what I'm doing here, right? And just excel, man. Just excel and expand. Hopefully, we'll get this to the point where it expands. I mean, we're going to at some point. Obviously, these people, they wouldn't be worried if there wasn't something holy within me. If there wasn't something inside of me, they wouldn't be worried. See, that's the thing. The devil doesn't care about palaces that have no riches. See my point? The reason that the devil goes so hard is because I have something holy within me. I'm literally holy and I am the actual Messiah. So I'm the actual Savior. That's why I go through these trials and tribulations. This is why these trials and tribulations are not meant for other people. That's why you all could never fathom and could never walk in my shoes. I think it's time that the world start giving me credit for everything that I've survived, for surviving the impossible. Like I said, some of it I even put on camera on the channel. Everybody asks silly questions to me. You all need to stop worrying about your 9 to 5s for a minute. You need to take the time to digest this content and go through the entire channel. You should be taking time to watch every video, and it's a story that will put itself together for you. And it's just an inkling of what I've been through, but it's a pretty deep, vast story that will put it all together in perspective for you so you can understand a little bit more of what you're looking at. I've been a living legend forever, man. As far as like the hands and the hand to hand stuff, I'm the best in the world. Been the best in the world hands down my entire life. I came up like that. I came up hard. I came up tough. I came up on Trailside Drive in Austin, Texas. You could ask about me. So like I said, I'm not somebody that people, be coming out their mouth with my name. I'm not that guy, Duke. You feel me? I'm somebody that people don't speak on. People all know what it is, and I'm the real gangster, right? So, like I said, everybody knows what it is with me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all know who's who in this game. We all know who the boss is, and we all know that all
Like
y'all wish you could be me, right? But unfortunately for you, it's impossible, and I have nothing to do with the internet. So, like I said, people who I make uncomfortable, they wish that they could make me feel uncomfortable, but you can't.
how many
Fake internet
syllables is
could
that?
make me feel uncomfortable, but you can't. Fake internet stuff, I don't sweat that. I don't care about that because that don't exist. See what I'm saying? You can always shut the computer down. You can always turn off the phone. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm worried about reality and what I'm building. Like I said, while you all were talking so much jazz and jive turkey talking, I was putting in dues doing bar security. I was putting working in the street. While people talk, I get busy in the street. I collect more stripes. I got more
I'm
stripes
so
than a
tired.
zebra. That's
So
why
red
that
screen.
short is titled that. Every day my videos speak
So
for me,
tired.
speak volumes. I ain't gotta talk, bro. What? I got jewelry that I can clean up and put on and that'll speak for me. I usually wear 530 on. I got jewelry that I can clean up and put on and that'll speak for me. I usually wear 530 on my wrist. Got 'em pissed, boss. What are you talking about? I'm a
Ah!
corporate CEO unto myself. My name, Tyree Sneed, is a business. I've turned all this into my business. This is what I do for a living. I'm Batman. This is my livelihood. And like I said, it comprises of a lot of stuff. It's a very deep, vast network. It's a deep, vast thing and project that I've funded myself out of my own pocket. I created all of it with my own imagination and creativity. And like
We're getting a rare look at his hands up close right now. Supposedly he's clean.
I said, all the training is to get me. What the hell? Ah, it's a government bee. Told you about them government bees. Not even playing. They got government bees. So
Just give
again,
me some ideas
as I
for
was rudely
thumbnail
interrupted
there,
by a
fucking
government
Joey.
bee, you have to understand. Okay,
Government bees,
it's all real. The
the
training, as you can
termites.
see, it's not fake. I've been doing the real thing. Well, my entire life. I was Batman before I ever put on the bat suit. Okay, like I said, went gambled in Vegas, played blackjack, I went down to about 5 grand up to 23,000 in one day. Nobody in the history of man has ever done that. I don't care what you say, it's a lie. So I was Batman a long time ago. Was shutting down illegal organizations, hands on. I'm not a nice guy. Um, Everything that I've done is what Batman has always done. So this is something that I've always been, and it's something that got cultivated, and it's my purpose that God gave me. I was born Batman. It's just my identity had to be hidden from the public because obviously would have been put me in even more bad situations than I've already been in because people would have known, my worth even more and who I was. He had to hide my value and hide my worth. And that makes perfect sense to me. But what you have to understand is I've been doing the real thing for 2+ years. I'm extremely clean and efficient. I'm extremely good at what I do, obviously. Never had an issue. I'm extremely clean and efficient. I'm extremely good. Makes sense to me. But what you have to and who I was, he had to hide my value and hide my worth. And that makes perfect.
Yeah, red screen. He did. Shit. Was it earlier today? I can't remember exactly what he did say, but or was it yesterday? It all bleeds into one another. He mentioned DJ fucking teaming up with the Red Triangles and blah 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 in interview, doing an interview. I think that was Sunday or something like that. But yeah, he's acknowledged it, but he's not going to give it much attention.
Perfect sense to me. But what you have to understand is I've been doing the real thing for 2+ years. I'm extremely
He did acknowledge my YouTube page earlier today. He said it. I got a kick out of it. If you go on YouTube, you got guys there that they got channels where they put themselves in a bunker. It's basically my yeah, that's my bunker. So
extremely clean and efficient. I'm extremely good at what I do, obviously.
clean and
Never had
efficient.
an issue, never had a problem. Everything that I do like a professional. I'm a boss and I bring nothing but positivity and love to the table. And I'm a real street dude and I'm a gangster and I'm ruthless and I run the streets. So people respect what I do. They respect me. Like I said, people either respect or fear me. It's your choice, but it will be one or the other. I guarantee you that. Um, but at the end of the day, this is my company, this is my business and my livelihood. It's not going for nothing. I will not allow anybody to tamper with my business. And we're going to continue to win. Like I said, all this training is because, again, I've been doing the real thing for 2+ years. I've learned a lot. I have. I've learned a
John
lot in the
Cole, we back.
streets. I've learned a lot in life. I've learned a lot in these past 2 years. I've probably learned more quicker than I maybe ever have. And I've learned a lot in life, but these 2 years have been a hell of an experience. I've learned how to train on a different level. I've learned what to put in my body, like intake. I've learned just a lot of things. Like God is training me, teaching me different methods for strength and acuity and building and just endurance and lasting and just everything that I've done. I've just been a survivor. I've survived the impossible. I'm an immortal vampire. This is all reality and facts. This is my
Backyard, John.
actual real life. So, of course, you're going to have people on YouTube who they have nothing going for them and their lives are boring and uneventful. So they get jealous. So they want to try to act like they're saying something to
Smoke 'em
me
if you got 'em.
that's not positive. I'm not here for that. I'm a grown man. So when people speak to me, that's why I tell them talk direct, meaning talk in person face to face so that you have to come in a real nature. Because if you don't, I don't get upset. Nope, we don't do that because that's taking bait. What I do is I record and film everything and then I go public with it. And then you look silly because you're not speaking from a real energy. You're not being a man or a woman. That's why I call all these so called women and
Speaking for
myself only
marijuana
man who
right
ever
now.
existed. And I stand on it still to this day. And it's truly what I believe. I could care less what people think about me because they don't do anything for me. That I've never asked for anything from anyone. I don't need anything from anyone. I've handled everything on my own, especially financially, my entire life. I swear that's a bat. Bro, is that a bird or a bat?
Here we go. He's tripping.
That's crazy. That's a bird. He flies a little different. That might be the bat dog. I'm not even.
The bat that might the bat dog. Did he say that? Okay.
That might be the bat dog. I'm a bird. He flies a little different. That might be the bat dog.
The bat
I'm not
dog.
even playing.
A flying
I don't
bat
know if
dog,
y'all are
ladies
gonna
and
get a
gentlemen.
glimpse of him. I think it's too dark for y'all to see. I'm seeing him perfect, but he's moving so fast and he's moving around. I'm telling you, there was a bat. I don't know if he's around still, but there was back in the day, and I think it was just one, but he would kind of make himself known. I'm
Anybody
pretty
remember the first
positive,
time you
like
did
almost
mushrooms?
100% positive. I don't know if that's it though. It could be a bird. Oh,
Could be a bird. Could
but
also
he
be a bat
flies
dog.
weird, man.
Bat dogs.
But I believe it was a bat back in the day. I truly do. I don't think it was like my imagination playing tricks on me.
Well,
But the
apparently there
birds are
is
pretty
only one
deceiving.
bat that
I don't
lives
know.
in Brownsville, and it's not
No idea.
him.
But the point is, like I said, we stay focused. Every day is just training right now, man, until God calls me to the next step of this and levels me up and gives me all the money and the bread. And then I'm taking this all over the nation and all over the world. I'll be in Dallas. I'll be in Fort Worth. I'll be in Houston, San Marcos, all over Texas. I'm probably going to be on the streets as Batman in all these cities across Texas. Then I'll be expanding it all over the nation as well. Um, I'm sure we'll do it a little bit on the island too, but it'll be more like a fashion show out there just for fans and stuff. Um,
Fashion show.
but
Fashion show, government bees,
I
and
mean,
bat dogs.
I'm planning to do
I'm
this
just
in
trying to
big
get an
cities
idea
like
for a thumbnail
Boston,
for
New
this
York
video.
City, Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, all those different little.
Yeah, John Cole, basically that's what we think. That he's well, look at those eyes. So, whoa, screenshot it. Hold up. Gotta get that one. Fuck, he looks like he's dead. Wow. I love horror movies. I almost would order that on a t-shirt. That's fucking awesome.
Little boroughs in New York, probably Los Angeles, possibly all the really rough, bad areas. I'll be going straight in there as Batman and, just handling my business, being the same G and gangster that I am and doing what I need to do and protecting people and helping people and creating a positive change. I think we all kind of know what Batman really does. I don't think it really needs to be said or spoken. I think it's common sense. In my presence alone, the minute that I show up, it changes things. Like I said, I'm going to have different suits. I have two right now. I built everything myself. You've seen me try to add additives. It just hasn't really worked. It's not because of anything else other than like Timu products suck and they're a scam as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, I mean, we're going to be creating a new bat suit. It should be like fully bulletproofed and proof for a lot of other stuff. And like I said, just go out in the street and get busy, number one. But it's also like missions I'll be going on. Going to be doing a lot of study and research. I want to do my own mechanics. I want to build my own bat pods, my own Batmobile.
It reminds me of that episode. What was it? very first, God damn it, second or third episode of Trailer Park Boys in season 1. I never felt so frisky in my entire life. Fucking Bubbles. The Blair. God damn it! Why can't I hate it. Never mind.
I want to learn how to build them and manufacture them myself.
The Blair Pimp Project. That's what it was.
I don't want
It's in Psych Ward, Jim.
any third parties. I don't want to have to always spend money on vehicles. I want to build my own. I want to learn how to build the paneling for cars. I want to learn how to build my own engines. I want to learn how to do all that. Why? Because it's going to help me. Oh, there's a light bug on me. Get off of me. It's going to help me in the long run, right? And that's the thing, is Batman is kind of like the ancient civilization of Tartaria that they're trying to cover up. It's all about being self-sufficient, right? And just, I already broke out the Matrix completely, man. Why not take it even farther? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing. I'm a creator. I'm an inventor. I was never put on this planet to do anything but shake things up and wake up the consciousness.
It's the Blair Gimp Project, that guy.
In people and wake up the collective consciousness. I approached the collective consciousness. I stood my ground and I overpowered the collective consciousness, and I am who's controlling this reality, whether you like it or not. So to all of you, I am God. Do I fancy
that guy? He's about to get raped by government bees. Bat dogs. Yes, bat dogs are a thing right now. They fly in the air that you can't tell if they're a bird or a bat dog. This is right out of his mouth. And lightning bugs. And apparently he washed himself today, right when he's right out of the gate. He's showing how clean he is by rubbing his fucking hands through his greasy hair. I replayed it over and over and over and over. It's fucking amazing. There's so much in this all together right now.
see myself God? In a way, but I don't think I'm a God like you or above God. I don't think I'm God. I know that God works through me. You understand? So that's the problem, is you got a lot of people trying to play God, and that's why all of you continue to get your karma. It's not difficult. Okay, pumpkin? Because you don't know what you're talking about and you're delusional. Yeah, so I've been right this entire time. And like I said, other than that.
That's right. That's what I interrupted myself and then I forgot to write that down. Thank you, fucking Skip. Fashion shows. Fashion shows on the island. On the island. Yeah, this is just all thumbnail stuff. Fashion shows, bat dogs, and light bugs. Oh, fuck.
That I don't care what people's personal issues are. I mean, there's people out here who have, you know what, envy of me. You got women that wish that they could be me and wish they could walk in my shoes. I'm a very handsome dude, man. I'm a good looking dude. I'm a savage. I'm a gangster. I'm everything you want to be, right? And I can actually rap and spit and record a track, no problem, right? So I mean, like I said, I have a worldwide website for my music. It's worth over about $2,000 right now, right? Oh, I need to check on that too. I'm gonna mess around and end up losing that website if I don't pay attention.
The moment of fright. He's gonna lose his website. Who's gonna be the first bidder? I know I'm gonna throw my name in the hat. I'm sure others out there. TyreeSneed.com. It goes up, expires in October. I'm not sure the exact date, but usually whoever he has it, the domain registered with, usually gives you a little bit of leeway. But as soon as you don't, there's always going to be a domain broker to snatch those up, and then they hold them ransom. And that's why he says his domain is worth $2,000, because those fuckers will try and sell them for that much.
I think it wasn't until like October though, but I'm gonna have to try to get on there and check. Hopefully, I can get into the website, October. But I think I'll be able to figure it out. Hopefully, but it's been a while. But
I hate that I know that information.
But I just don't even care anymore, to be honest. I'm not even that worried about it. But I mean,
he's not worried about his equity.
But I think it's a little early. I don't think it's been that long. Hopefully, time hasn't moved that fast. But like I said, done the Batman thing for 2 years. It's a big deal. I've accomplished a lot. I'm very proud of myself, and we just got to keep pushing, man. Hold on.
Oh shit! Sham,
There
if
was
you're
a huge
there,
yellow
Psych Ward is
spider today
live.
out there at the park, and I was like
Psych World.
wondering if it had gotten me or not, but I think I would have felt it. But he did like a somersault and he moved like 6 inches within like less.
I got to learn how to do the double cow fucking RTS. If you're around, send me fucking some info and figure out how to do that. You're the first ever, I think. Double cow view live.
Than a millisecond, and it was pretty impressive, and it just kind of freaked me out a little bit. It was huge, yellow and black. I never know what's what, or what's I've they've done gotten me a couple of times, and I'm always okay, but I mean it just is what it is. It's Russian roulette basically. Um, but like I said, man, that's the thing. I go through things that most of y'all couldn't handle, couldn't fathom. Um, like I said, very isolated. I don't really deal with people too much. Just my people, and that's
Bad
it.
dogs.
Talk to Christina, talk to God, about it, do my prayer walks, do my meditation, do my training. Trying to study different forms of martial arts right now, so that's what I'm incorporating into the videos. And clearly, I like the dark, if you can't tell. And like I said,
that's because that's where you live, in the dark, in the backyard of your mom's house.
it just is what it is. Like I said, I'm Batman, and nothing is fake about it. So again, there's a lot of people embracing it. There's a lot of people that appreciate what I'm doing, and I mean, I couldn't do anything else because I found myself, and this is what I was born to do. But I just realized I have a big purpose on this planet, and it's much bigger than all of your purposes and normal people, and I'm gonna make sure I fulfill it. I'm gonna do everything I can and everything that God tells me. You understand? It's just that simple. So I'm more than ready, man. I'm just waiting on God to deliver, man. Waiting and waiting for Christina to, heal and get everything together, and she'll finish negotiating, and we're gonna get this show on the road. And I'm totally ready for it, man. I can't wait. Honestly, I wish it was today. I can't wait, man. You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming, and
John Cole, you like the dark because you can't afford to pay utilities or rent. Kind of equivalent, like if you're applying for credit or something and you have to provide proof of address on a bill, like a utility bill, and the only one you have is your phone bill, and the address is your local fucking Walmart or 7-Eleven when you recharge your fucking card.
God has really worked on me. I know for a fact that I'm ready now. I'm ready. Like I'm truly ready. You know what I mean? And like I said, once he gives me the funds, if y'all donate any money you send me, it supports me and everything I'm doing. It'll help me to do
Nothing against that. I've been there, but I'm just saying.
better at my craft. It'll help me to make more money. I take money and I make money with it. Even when I go out to eat, I'm making a little bit of something every time I eat. If I film a video, every video is making me a little bit of something, man. You feel me? Like I said, I think tonight when I check it again, we should have surpassed $100. Let me check real quick and see if it's up.
In his mailbox, John Cole, his personal mailbox. That's how he receives his mail.
Dated. Hold on.
Russian truckers drop off his mail for him. Come on, how much is it worth?
So I just had a short video do 798 views within like seconds, basically within minutes. I just saw that, and my check is already up over like $100. Congratulations to me. Give me a round of applause.
Congratulations to me. That means so you'll get your check in July. All right. So
98 views within like seconds, basically within minutes. I just saw that, and my check is already up over like $100. Congratulations to me. Give me a round of applause. So, like I said, while you all run your mouth, I get paid and I make money. While you run your mouth, I run a business. I know you couldn't fathom running a business, but see, over here, we're professionals and we run a business. See, over here, I'm the actual mob, right? The actual mob, right? So everything we do is legit. There's nothing funny about me, but there's definitely something funny about y'all, right? And y'all make no money. You can't even afford a hot dog. Ain't none of y'all making no money in any way, shape, and form. All y'all do is illegal activity. I make all my money legally by the book the way I'm supposed to, and I work hard for a living. I make a hard-earned living as a man. What do y'all know about a hard day's work? Every day I go to work. This is my work. Every day I work harder than all y'all put together. All these people going to 9 to 5s, they couldn't dream about doing what I do for one day. There's not even any human being really on the planet basically that can even do my workout almost. There might be a couple, you know what I mean? That's about it. But I mean, like I said, once God gives me the budget and I get the money and I have the resources, you're gonna see me like get huge. I'm gonna get a lot bigger real quick, trust me, because it's just simply what I buy and what I intake in my body. And I'm
This
gonna
has
get
actually been
huge.
kind
Like
of frightening watching the last of the sun go down behind him. Look at that, God. That's actually perfect. That's actually clear. I need to get a screenshot of that one. That's fucking a keeper. Thank you, Joey. Got him.
I'm gonna get a lot stronger real quick. Like y'all don't get it, man. And then I'm gonna be in gyms too. Like I was super strong when I was in Dallas. I would train at like the 24-hour fitnesses out there and stuff nonstop and do dips. And with I'll buy. I'm gonna do it the same type of training, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit with calisthenics, and I'm gonna stick with it. And I mean, you're talking about. I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna train in the gym, and I'm gonna train on the calisthenic equipment outside.
Inside, what is it with everything inside and the outside? I don't know if my tires and my back. I don't know if the tear went on the inside or the outside. I don't know if the hole was on the inside or the outside. I'm going to train on the inside or the outside. Right now, you're on the outside of your fucking mom's backyard, you fucking mom.
Because I want to maintain the strength
Is that
because
right,
it's
Bill?
very important and it builds muscle to the bone. And you have to understand, you can get as big as you want. That thing just
No,
flew
not
right
this
by
one.
me again, like right by, um, like it's trying to talk to me or something. Like,
Now, this one is about new animals. And if apparently he's witnessing another one right now. We're going to add to the list of bat. I know what light bugs are, but bad. Oh, come on. Just shut up.
can't see if it's a bat or what the hell. So, like I said, how to explain it? I don't know. We just do what we do. We keep on moving forward, keep on pressing
He was
forward,
clean.
and once I get in that gym, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get me a weight belt. I'll order a weight belt. Christina will help me with everything. I'll order a weight belt and I'll start doing dips with a whole bunch of weight attached, strapped to my
And
waist.
government bees.
Like I said, when I was
Yep.
younger, I did it on camera on YouTube, 115 pounds dips. I did a couple of them or something like that. And then I was doing about 75, might have done more than that, but I was doing 75 for reps for pull ups, and I was just jacked. I mean, I was just huge, and all I was doing was taking protein, and I was like struggling at the time. I wasn't struggling; I was just making a living. I was actually doing great for the time being,
What?
but I was, and all I was doing was taking protein, and I was like struggling at the time. I wasn't struggling; I was just making a living. I was actually doing great for the time being, but and all I was doing was taking protein, and I was like struggling at the time. I wasn't struggling. I was just making a living. I was actually doing great for the time being, but I was in Dallas and I was making a living and doing it all by myself. I've been on my own since I was 16, so that's the thing, I don't take my time talking to people who haven't experienced real life and can't handle what goes along with real life, like can't handle the pain of real life. Like real life is hard, reality is hard. Did it all in my life. There's nothing any of you can tell me. So sit down, bow down, and watch the show. Okay? And that's about it. You're gonna keep seeing me win. You're gonna keep on seeing me perform and
He's still
excel. Like
going.
I said, I did 80 dips today. I broke the world record for pull-ups at 200. I broke the world record for dumbbell curls and set it at 90 pounds. Nobody's broken that. They used fake weights and they tried to lie, and I exposed them for that. That's recordsetter.com. They're liars. And what else? I continue to bring the facts and bring the truth. Like what? 80 dips already. I'm
That's
going to see what
facts,
the
that
world
guy.
record is on that. The muscle up world record, like I said, is 45. I'm going to see what I can do with that. The most I've done so far is like.
Tell
Real
me,
hard, dog.
tell me you have something funny to add to this fucking already.
I was out here struggling. I wasn't even struggling.
I have a couple questions for you, that guy. What are your opinions on government bees, bat dogs, light bugs, and fashion
am-
shows on the island?
I am against government bees. I'm pro bat dogs, and I have no opinion on what was the third one?
Fashion shows?
Lightning bugs and fashion shows.
No, just light bugs.
Just light bugs. They help you see at night, so I'm pro light bug.
Well, that's where we're at right now.
All right.
This is so stupid.
13. Haven't been able to pass that yet, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, the guy's like 3 feet tall and probably weighs like 50 pounds, so it's a little easier for his little self. But I mean, I just don't care about any of that, but it's just the fact that I just keep making progress. And then, lifts is like my own exercise, but like,
There we go. That's what we came for, folks. Light bugs, government bees, bat dogs, fucking island fashion
And
shows.
digging for gold.
Digging for fucking gold. Fucking, what do you call them? Prospectors. That's what we are. All right.
I'm going to get where I'm doing like a lot of those too. That'll be a world record easily because nobody's doing reps with that.
I'm not
I'm talking
rewinding
about
this.
when I pick my whole body up vertically. But I want to get where I'm doing it all on command, and I'm not just
Brody
picking
the
up
dog.
vertically and holding, but doing the extra part of the lift. I want to do that on command, and then I
Easy.
want to do about 10
What?
to 20 of those in a row.
Why do you want to work out on
I'm just
command? Who's
pushing the
commanding
strength
you to
limit,
work
so I
out?
don't get this is all building strength that's going to last me for the rest of my existence in my life. So it is what it is. You feel me?
They do. Bat dogs do sound pretty dope. I'm gonna see what AI can come up with all this fucking for a thumbnail.
Bat dog, bat dog.
What in the world is on bat dog? He's tripping balls. The fuck is
God, those fucking eyes, man.
So, like I said, just got to keep on promoting the channel, man. Like I said, it's a cool business because it carries
like
by
I
word
said.
of mouth. It carries itself. I mean, it's a good business model, and I mean, the fact is, I built it all. I don't have a boss.
I noticed Cycle World fucking went live about 5-10 minutes ago. Did somebody jump on
Oh
that?
god. Not that I know of.
I don't know how to double cow. RTS does. I don't know how to do it.
Do what I want. This has nothing to do with YouTube, man. I created all this. Nobody said, here's an opportunity. I had to come on here and
I
make
created
the
all this.
opportunity happen.
I created
spent
YouTube.
thousands of dollars facilitating the environments to do these shows. I got myself this good at doing radio. I mean, I paid for all those hotels all the time. I spent tons of money to get to this point. I would never let anybody play with my business or play with me. Everybody know that. So like I said, what's good? I'm winning every day.
Unless it's a Russian trucker.
I'm doing my thing.
You
I
ain't
think
playing
what
with me
it
unless
is
you're
just
paying
people are
me.
triggered and impressed. I don't
Pay to
think I
play,
already know,
homie.
and I just don't care. The world doesn't care how you feel. Y'all are grown adults. What have you built? That's all that matters. Where are you in your spiritual journey? Have you worked on your shadow side? Have you learned to
My shadow
self-reflect?
side.
I embraced my
He's got his back turned to his shadow side.
shadow, bro. Like I said, I'm an immortal vampire, and y'all sitting here like it's a game.
Oh, fuck.
To
Did you just
self-reflect.
hiss?
Yep.
I embraced my shadow, bro. Like I said, I'm an immortal vampire, and y'all sitting here like
I gotta go. I gotta hold up. I gotta adjust the playback speed on this real quick. Playback speed. Let's go 0.5. Let's see what we got.
it's a game.
fuck.
What worked on your shadow side? Have you learned to self-reflect? I embraced my shadow, bro.
Sorry, guys.
Like I said, I'm an immortal
Like I
vampire,
said.
and y'all sitting here like it's a game.
Ow. I'll give up on it
Like
after
I
this.
said, I'm an
Sitting
immortal
here like it's a
vampire,
game.
and y'all sitting here like it's a game.
Got it.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Hi.
What's the last thing the trucker's pube hears?
What? Y'all are funny as hell. And I'm sitting here winning every day. every day I'm winning more and more. And like I said, I just got another check is already going to get printed, guaranteed. The minute it gets over $100, nobody can stop it. They can't do nothing about it. I just made more money, right? And that's what I do. I make more money, right? And then I try to learn how to conserve as much as I can, but I also have to kind of, do what I got to do. So we need everybody to donate. That's what's going to help me along the way to keep this a trucking and keep doing what I'm doing and just doing me and winning and that's it, like I'm just trying to win and survive, bro. That's it. I'm just trying to get by.
Shamrock, what do you think about bad dogs, light bugs,
What?
government bees, and fashion shows on the island?
Did he hiss again?
He hissed again. Yes.
Oh, dude, I missed it.
I got it. I got the
All right.
screenshot.
Let's hear this shit.
So stupid. He's making up animals tonight.
And do my thing and do my job of what needs to be done as far as exposing all this corruption and studying everything going on and actually doing something about it, But like I said, once God gives me the actual resources and real money to do all this and I get blessed, I'm going to be on the road immediately and I'm going to start working on this. The first thing I would do is if it came beforehand.
Oh, Sham, I just asked that guy. Psych World went live. I don't know if you saw that. Was going to jump on it. I don't know how to double cow.
I would go
Psych World.
immediately to Christina and I would be helping her to heal and get better and spending all my time with her first. You understand? Then after a little bit of time passed, I'd start going to work as Batman while I'm, with her and making sure she's okay and she's good and knows I'm there for her. And that's
God,
what
he
I'm
looks
just saying. That
super
means that,
crazy
God
when
gives
he's in
me
the
some
when
other
he's
extra
sitting
money
down
or
in
something.
his backyard. He looks 10 times more crazy to me. He actually, this is the first time he actually looks scary.
This is straight Nosferatu shit right here.
Yeah, it's scary.
And if not, I have to wait for Christina.
He's never
and that's
scared.
No problem, right? I'll wait forever. But the point is, I'm in a good situation, man. I'm in a good position.
We
now.
can't hear
I'm
you.
We're starting to get there, man. There's a chance this
Yeah, it's because
month
I was
that
muted.
things could look up.
You know how he does the
might
thing
be
where he
able to get
stares
over.
at the camera because he's half blind, and his eyes get kind of wide, and he looks at his phone.
Yeah.
He did that in the dark, and it's like, holy shit, he's got Charlie Manson eyes.
Yeah, he's crazy looking.
Yeah, but the question remains though: is he a true bat? Is he like running off sonar right now? Fucking
He's a
hanging off
bat
the
dog.
trees. He's a
Yeah.
bat dog.
He's running. No, dude. He's bumping into shit. Trust me. Hi, Blue. Hi, DZ. Hi, Bear Jew. Who else do I know up in this bitch? Hi, Downrange.
You know me.
I'm on panel with you
Hi,
guys.
Shamrock.
Let me give you a quick update, Sham. So right out of the gate, he started bragging about how clean he was. So don't know if he did take a bath or got hosed off, but he didn't shave, but he kept running his fucking hands through his hair over and over again. And I just kept replaying it. Then there was he couldn't tell if it was a bird, could have possibly been a bat flying around in the tree, making noises, looking at him. And then he said, maybe, I don't know, it could be a bird or a bat. It's probably a bat dog.
A bat dog.
Bat
dog. Alone in the world.
The fuck is a bat dog?
I don't know. I'm going to see what AI has to say after
this. You going to find out, Shamrock.
Okay.
It is what it is, man. Like I said, my lifestyle is not uneventful or boring. I have fun every day. We have access to a lot of stuff down here. I like where I live. I like the valley. Like, I'm chill here. I'm all right. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Shit about the valley so much.
There's other places I want to go. I have rough days, like rough patches. Like, things are difficult. You know what I mean? Some people are hard to deal with. It is what it is, but I just keep on pushing forward, and that's all I can say. I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm proud of myself. But I love my life right now and always have. I'm always good. Comparison is the thief of joy. I never compare to anyone. I just do me and do the best I can. And you all have a lot to learn about everything, man. That's why these people, they're just uneventful. They have nothing going for themselves, so they sit on YouTube all day. Why are you talking to me if I don't talk to you? If we're not friends, we're not conversating at any point, like I said. And I'm done watching y'all's channels, too, because y'all just ain't positive and you're not talking about anything that exists.
So you do
I won't
watch
be
our
seeing
channel.
anything you say, so we can...
You're bitching about Sheriff, weren't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Living in my bunker.
Sheriff's in his Bud Light bunker.
Keystone Light. Right. You go on to YouTube and you find these guys' channels where they're like laying in a bunker.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
You can quit pretending like y'all talking to me because you ain't. I have to agree to have a conversation with anyone. I'm not here to hear nothing that ain't positivity. You understand? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. No, that's what I'm on. Straight up. You got people on here on this network saying that they're done speaking evil. So they admit what they've been doing for all these years, but they don't expect a federal indictment behind that and all the other dirt they've done. Y'all going to prison, bro.
Oh, did you guys see that? Does he have his dress shirt on, ready to go for an interview first thing in the morning?
Every single one of you on YouTube in this network. What are you talking about? And then I'm filing a huge lawsuit and they're going to have to pay me a huge settlement. Then there's a bunch of lawsuits on bars, different establishments, all sorts of different places. There's lawsuits that are being filed, maybe even gyms. Everybody's worried right now. People don't even want to deal with me, man, because they know I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing and they know I'm as real as it gets and I'm the Batman, right? So, like I said, at the end of the day, it just
No,
is
it's
what it
because they
is,
can
man.
smell
Keep my
you.
name out your mouth. I don't care how you feel, bro. I'm not these other folks, and I have to constantly remind people of that, and I really don't. Like, people know what it is in reality. People don't speak on me unless it's positively. You know what I mean? Like I said, it makes me feel good, man, when the men who go to work, when they honk and they saying Batman and people are honking
I
everywhere
love
and
it
going
when
crazy.
them working men honk at me.
Isn't that great? Let's rewind that for a second.
I really don't. Like, people know what it is in reality. People don't speak on me unless it's positively. You know what I mean? Like I said, it makes me feel good, man, when the men who go to work, when they honk and they stand Batman and people are honking everywhere and going crazy and enjoying what I'm doing and they're supporting it. That's enough support for me, man. I'm not greedy. I just wish that people in the valley all had my channel so that they had
All I
access to
need
be
is
able
them
to
working
donate. I
men
don't
honking
think
their
that it's that
horns.
nobody wants to help me down here at all. I don't think that. There's been people who've helped me and shout out to them. I think that it's that people don't have a way to, but it's frustrating, and it's frustrating when you have all these people like all around, like all these people have money, bro. All of them, they've got plenty of dough, and it's like
Oh,
y'all
you
have
said we
no
don't have
understanding,
money,
no
but
I
just
thought
we're
empathy.
you said
basic.
all our
Like
mind.
it
Hey,
just
Joey, I'd love to fucking donate money to you, but you said all my money's prop money, bro.
Yeah, we're all broke. We don't have money.
Sorry. We got monopoly money over here, bitch. Sorry. I wish we could
Yeah,
help you
remember?
out.
Look at
If we
that
had money,
face
we'd be
right now.
donating. Remember?
Look at his face right now.
Looks like he's getting an enema.
Yeah, he looks like he's in the process of shitting and reverse shitting at the same time.
They force shitting me.
It's for shit.
He
doesn't
just
make
got
sense.
four
Like,
shit.
all these people could start donating, contributing money, and it would get me like where I need to be. Like, I'm on my feet. I've been good forever, but it would, like, all this has nothing to do with
Forever?
me. This was all
Forever,
because of
ever?
everyone else and other people. I'm picking up the pieces of what everyone else tried to sabotage and mess up. So I need money in order to do that. Until I get the money, I'm just have to keep working with what I got, and I'm just stuck doing what I'm doing, and that's okay.
I
I'm
gotta
not
work
Can't
with you
for
and
what I
I'm
got,
happy
and I
doing
ain't
it. I'm
got
happy
shit.
with where I'm at and what
Candy
I'm doing.
finding out just how many socks I got. You know what I'm saying?
Which way to go, George? Tell me about the rabbits, George. Tell me about
Content. I'm satisfied. I'm happy, but I'm never satisfied in life, and I think people know that because that's why I do all this. You think I train and do all this to sit here in the valley forever? No, I'm gonna be
Yes!
in Boston. I'm gonna be in New
Yes!
York. I'm gonna be out in Cali. I'm gonna be in Seattle. I'm gonna be in Washington. I'm gonna be in Oregon. I'm gonna be in those, political
Yeah.
states too. I'm gonna make an impact everywhere. I'm gonna be in Florida again. I'm gonna be in Arizona. Christine even agreed we could take a vacation in Arizona. We gonna be in different places, moving around. You understand? I'm gonna go back to North Carolina. I'm gonna go to South Carolina. I'm gonna go to Myrtle Beach
it. Okay, right here is where his face actually is starting to look like a bird.
again.
God damn it! What did I do? All right.
And I
God damn it!
ain't
Is this where he's doing the Howard Dean thing? We're
Right
going to
there.
North Carolina. We're going to South Carolina. Yeah.
scared of nowhere. I go where I want. Y'all don't get it. I done lived in Myrtle Beach. I used to eat shrimp out there and go to the
Isn't
buffets.
he
It was
dead now?
delicious. I went to college out
I
there.
don't
Like,
know.
I've had a full experience. I went to college down here. I used to live in the best, richest apartments they possibly had down here. I'm in the richest neighborhood there is down here. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I've lived all over Florida. Played high school basketball. Was in the paper every week in Florida. Two high schools in Florida. 2 high schools in Texas. I played for 1 high school in Florida, and I played for 2 in Texas. And I was in the paper like every week with the most points at both of the high schools for my whatever
same time.
sophomore and junior year or
Doesn't
whatever,
sound like you
and
grew up
senior
on
year.
the mean streets in the
Yeah,
ghetto,
junior
Joey.
and senior, and then sophomore year they put me on JV, and I still did extremely well. Same thing, you know what I mean? But I should have been on varsity, but they was hating. That's why I came down here so I could play against St.
They
Michael's and get my
hated.
revenge, and I did, because I am vengeance. So at the end of the day, and I had more points than anyone on either team, and got a standing ovation because they're who did all this to me. Yeah.
Missed it.
So and I made them look like the cowards they are completely. So I completely won and proved them superhuman. So I've been proving I'm superhuman for a long time. I've been proving I'm a vampire literally for a long time. Is anyone saying that they want to sign the waiver to come up against an actual vampire? That's all I want to know.
Absolutely, I
Right?
would.
Stop talking crazy and back up your claims. Be about it. I don't see nobody picking up a pen and signing a waiver, and you don't even have the waiver yet because I have to go and print it out. Right? There's nobody challenging me. So why would someone say something if it doesn't stand?
Sub Luke.
If you don't have a voice, that's it. You got to have a voice, brother. You got to be a part of this. That's common sense. You know what I mean? And that's probably why people look at you the way they do. And that's probably why most of you are mad, because nobody respects y'all, man. Nobody cares what y'all have to say. In reality, y'all are nobody. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You looking for an identity online. You ain't getting one online just like you don't have one in reality. They mad because I won't even let them fake win on the internet. Nah, I'm ruthless. I run the streets.
Oh, you
I
toothless.
run the internet. Nope. You're going to be nobody in both realms. You get
Who was it that called him ruthless, toothless? Oh, roofless, toothless.
No, as in
the
he
same
doesn't have a
treatment
roof
in
to
both
sleep under.
areas. I have no leniency. For what? Show narcissists mercy who don't show anyone else and they're cold and inhumane. I'm good. That's my biggest pet peeve. I can't stand inhumanity. I can't. Like, what? I've been like that my whole life, bro. Like, no, I'm the meaning of cold. Like, you all don't know what cold is. Trust me. Okay? Like, literally, I'm like a glacier. Okay? So, like I said, I mean, is there something
Slow.
anybody has to say to me? I didn't think so. So, yeah, like I said, some of you
Dense.
all wish that you were built like this. You wish you were me. You wish you could do what I do. It is what it is. You ain't Batman, bro. And I'm not kidding about liking the dark. Like, I've noticed that about myself. Like, you see, I love the dark. I love darkness. Darkness is my home. Real
Hello, darkness, my old
I
friend.
like my ambient light level like I like my men dark.
You're retarded as hell.
It's just the stupidest shit. That's what we live for.
Darkness.
It just makes it worth it.
And I'm not kidding about liking the dark. Like, I've noticed that about myself. Like, you see,
That is
I
the
love the dark.
dumbest thing you
I
have
love
ever
darkness.
said.
Darkness is my home. Real talk.
Darkness is my home.
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. And it's crazy that he said
Pretty
molded by it
moldy.
because that came out in the Joker video the other day, and it was telling me that I was molded by it, and I was. I embrace the darkness, bro. Like, I love the dark. I realize it's an element that I've learned how to see in it. I'm like nocturnal. Literally, I'm just like a bat. I lean off all my 6 senses. I go, everything is
All
based
your
off
six
faith.
senses.
You understand? And like, that's why.
What could they possibly be? All right, let's. What do you got?
Well, it's not common.
You
That one's
got
out.
sight, smell, taste, hearing. What?
You've got sonar. You forgot spidey sense.
I do all
Ah,
this training because I'm gonna use the
There is a joke somewhere. We missed it.
dark to my
got
advantage.
my fashion
All that.
sense.
It is what it is,
There it is. Thank you.
man. We all know what time it is. I have nothing to do with YouTubers. YouTubers, y'all are nobody. I'm coming up against the biggest illegal organizations, whatever they may be, biggest gangs, biggest whatever, that I always have and I've always won. Understand that. Always. I've always won. And I'm coming up against them that I've already defeated most of them. Okay?
Well, you didn't do a
So
good
what are you
job if
talking
we're
about?
still here.
All you other folks, right?
Just saying.
Don't have a YouTuber. YouTubers are not a part of this. That's what you have to understand. A YouTuber, I can just talk and address vocally and talk in reality to your face in front of you. There's nothing wrong with that. And still do it the right way, right? And just let you know, hey, listen, I'm a real person, right? You need to keep my name out your mouth. And that's exactly what you're going to do. All that other fake stuff, none of you will talk to me like that in reality. Not only I know that, all my people know that, everybody knows that.
No,
So
dude.
stop doing it. It's weird, right? Don't talk on the internet, talk in reality, bro. Quit making excuses, man. Like what? Nah, y'all just don't want to.
All right, this is a combo fucking comment right here. This is what we come here for. Best he can do is a chair mom's backyard. Worst Pawn Stars episode ever. And Blue comes back with the bum Lee. Fucking nice.
Talk face to face because you know what you've done, right? And you know that you're wrong, right? And it is what it is. Like
Here's
either
what
way, I'm
it
gonna
is.
be nothing but nice. There's nothing I can do about it. Like what? And I'm not upset. I already forgave everybody. So, like I said, people need to move on. People need to find something better to do. People need to find a hobby, and now that's what you will do because I left you no choice. So, other than that, I'm not here for YouTube, and I ain't no YouTuber. I'm an actual gangster that runs the streets. I
We're
mean,
20
everybody
behind.
knows
He's
who I
still
am and
fucking
knows what
rolling.
I'm about. Everybody
We are
knows I have all
56
the
minutes
power and
in.
control. So, I mean, people want to run their mouth. You go right ahead. You want to act like I'm
Stinky
bluffing
Ann,
and
I
go
don't
right
know
ahead.
who you
Be my
are.
guest. Real talk. Like I said, it's easy for me, man. It's easy when you stand with God and you're the real thing. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh
said, I'm
God,
downright
son of a
terrifying.
bitch.
I know what I am. I'm the Batman, bro. Yeah, this isn't fake, bro. I got the spirit of a bat. hmm Yeah, and you can see it in my eyes if you pay attention, if you slow down the videos, right? Like when I get mad, you see it coming out, bro. It's not fake. That's what people don't get. I literally be mutating. Like real talk. I be transforming. I'm a Batman. I'm a bat, bro. People want to act
What's
like
up,
it's
chillin'?
fake. Okay. You keep thinking that. You understand? You tell yourself that. You feel me? Because
He
there ain't
told,
nothing
Hi,
fake about
Lady
it.
Nightmare.
he told himself earlier that he needs to stop talking with the lisp, and he just did it again. Fucking, because people are going to start getting the wrong impression. That's ever fucking.
I'm a bat, bro. People want to act like it's fake. Okay. You keep thinking that.
What's up,
You
lobster?
understand? You tell yourself that.
I'm
You
a
feel me? Because there ain't nothing
Lobster.
fake about
I'm
it.
a bat,
You
bro.
understand? And that's the whole point. Is
Hopefully,
this is something that God
everything's
created.
going well.
So
I know you've been
God
busy.
has a dark side. Let's get real. God understands darkness. It's not a dark side. God understands darkness, and part of God is still darkness. Obviously, right?
Wow,
Like, come on, bro.
that's deep.
When Batman is like almost like the Prince of Darkness. I mean, come on, bro. Like,
No, that
darkness
would be
doesn't
Ozzy
mean
Osbourne.
evil. That's where
Darkness.
y'all are misconstrued because you have knowledge misconstrued, and I understand
What
that.
about my
Knowledge
legs?
is
Eddie
knowledge. It can be
Murphy?
used in different ways. But God is also all about light, and that's why I'm a light being, and I'm all about light. But I'm just saying, I mean, He created a Batman, and He created your karma, and you're walking
Wait, what did I miss? Did he say something about coal miners? Hodges? Lobster? Oh,
vengeance, and you all are too
I
so
was
so
born a
slow. You're still
coal
acting like you don't get it.
miner's daughter.
Like I said, bro, talk to me face to face, man. Anybody, bro. You feel me? That's what I want to see. I want to see people talk to me face to face because I can guarantee you nobody's going to do that. Nobody. None of you have the courage to do that because you know reality and you know who I am and you know what it is. So my job is done here. You understand?
oh, is that the fake termites in the background I
I'm
hear?
driving her crazy, yo. She's all, there's a shamrock in this chat trap. She's a perp.
Perp Shamrock. Get out of my chat, fake Shamrock.
No,
you
she
try.
mad.
You trying to fake Canby bomb my stream and get it shut down, Shamrock? You fake Shamrock? You fake?
Like all of you know what it is. That's all I care about. Like I told you, right? You know that we don't come from the same realms. I come from a totally different walk, straight up gangster in the building. All you are just some regular civilians, regular little people on YouTube, right? And you're talking to an immortal vampire that literally runs the streets. How are we the same? The situation I've been in are all
You
real life
talking to an
circumstances.
immortal
Everything with
vampire.
me is real. Y'all ain't been through none of
So
that.
hard.
You watched me go through it all. So you watch me
Oh my
live
God, when
real
he
life,
fucking
right? Just like
hisses,
the rappers, they don't spit what they live, but I do. See what I'm saying? We live what they rapping about. Jay-Z, T.I., all them snitch informants, we live what they rap about. It's always been like that. I'm a voice for the people, for the voiceless. I'm a voice for the voiceless. I'm a voice for the public.
people.
I'm the president of the streets.
I'm
Y'all
trying to get
people is whack,
through
man. Y'all
these
try to come up
fucking
with some fake masquerade, some
comments.
fake gimmick every
Sorry,
day to
guys.
try to act like you're me. Like, I don't know what that
Lady
about. It's
Nightmare.
not accomplishing nothing. Ain't nothing gonna dim my light, dog. We just gonna keep on doing what we do. But like I said, 80 dips today. I'm gonna look up the world record. I'm gonna beat that too. I'll defeat any world record in anything because again, I'm an immortal vampire.
Might have to get another fucking scroll going for every time he says I did 80 dips today. He's a lot today.
And I'm stronger than every human being on this planet. That I assure you. They already told me. I already got divine confirmation from God. I am the strongest entity walking this planet right now. That's an actual fact. And I'm the only chosen one. Okay. Other people could be kind of chosen, but I ain't seen it. I mean, I really haven't. I'm not really impressed, man. I mean, I'm sure that there is some chosen ones, but I just don't think none of you on my level. I really don't. I think that I know it's not possible because it was impossible for me to make it this far and survive all this. So in order for someone to shine more than me or be better than me in anything that I do, you'd have to have gone through more than me, and I know it's not even possible. I mean,
dress shirt. What time is it? 10 o'clock at night. He's all clean, ready to go to work tomorrow.
Anything is possible. It's possible, but I know none of you got that kind of heart or willpower. That's a bat dog. He just went right over my head.
There it is. There it is. The bat dog just went right over his head. Jam, if you want to hear it for yourself, it's right here.
In anything that I do, you'd have to have gone through more than me, and I know it's not even possible. I mean, anything is possible. It's possible, but I know none of you got that kind of heart or willpower. That's a bat dog. He just went right over. None of you got that kind of heart or willpower. That's a bat dog. He just went right over my head. None of you got that kind of heart or willpower. That's a bat dog. He just went right over my head.
Fucking bat dogs.
See, he's like talking to me. He's like letting me know he's around. He just went right here. I don't know if you saw it. That's
you
crazy,
don't sound
right?
insane at all, Joey.
This is one little guy. I think he's a bat.
Bat dog, he's talking to me.
It kind of freaks me out. Batman was scared of bats, bro. Like, don't think I'm not a little nervous.
I'm halfway. I'm laughing.
You never know what they got. But if he's flying around, he's healthy. If he's just chilling out here, he's probably healthy, especially if he's been around for a while.
Healthy bad dogs.
Look, he's worried.
Years. I don't know if that was a bat, but it looked like one, bro. But whatever it is playing with me.
Whatever diseases the bat dog carry.
Yeah, well,
they got bat rabies.
I could probably tell you if fucking bat dogs actually existed, but you know, I'm not up to date on the diseases.
Don't doubt the bat dog, Shamrock.
The only thing that first thing that pops into my head is the Wizard of Oz with the fucking flying fucking monkeys.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow.
Follow the yellow brick road.
But
yeah,
like I said, I don't make nothing up over here. I don't front. I don't flog.
Oh, dude.
Like I said, all y'all situations. I mean,
how does he not explode every time he says such a big ass lie like that?
You know, a long time on the internet about things you can't nobody talk about me. What are you talking about? I can talk about.
Yep, exactly. John Cole, Nosferatu right here.
Whoever I
this
want.
Is straight black and white. This is the origins of the fucking vampire right here.
None of you are anybody. So stop going on YouTube and acting like you're something that you're not. You're all nobodies. You're people who do temp work. Okay, you're people who are struggling to get by and barely get by, right? You penny pinching, you moochers, you don't own or have anything. You're not gangsters, you're not tough. So what do you mean? You have problems. Okay, you have a lot of issues. You need tissues for your issues. But that's about it.
Big problem I have right now is I have toilet paper down in my truck and I just don't feel like going down there to get it.
You're not me. So it took way too much hard work for a grown man to think that I'm going to put up with some little nobodies trying to talk to me crazy.
We're trying to figure that out, Hodges. What the fuck is a bat dog? Yes, AI is going to figure that out for this thumbnail later on.
No, it's never going to happen. So like I said, anything anybody got to say to me, like I said, don't talk online, talk in front of me. Feel me? Kick all that fake stuff in front of me. Feel me? And ain't nobody going to do it, just like nobody's going to ask to sign that waiver. I can guarantee you. All that fake stuff. See, that's what they want to do. They want to play games, right, with gangsters. Right. Nah, people don't do that, bro. That's some internet stuff. We don't do that, and we don't play like that. You understand? Nah, nobody's gonna play with me. I'm letting you know right now. We're gonna tell you what it is. Whatever you asking, we're gonna give you the answer. We're
It-
not gonna
It's the chicken of the cave. It's the dog of the cave, Anchorman 2.
sit here and act fake for you. Like, nah, bro, don't bark up trees that you ain't about. Feel me? And don't ever talk about hands. Y'all don't have hands. Tyree Sneed got the best hands in the streets and on the planet. I'm a million and 0 in
Just
these
ask
streets.
any trucker.
I'm victorious every time. I ain't took an L yet.
They'll tell you I got the
What are you
best
talking
hands.
about? Bar security, I was a million and 0. I lost count, bro. I
Snaz
ran dudes off
Ew,
the
look
Ferratu.
at
box
those
up in New
eyes.
York.
God, they're
Nosferatu.
Blue. I think that's going to be the comment of the night so far.
Nosferatu.
I need to go outside and get high as shit.
You won't get high.
You guys want to get high? That's
'Cause
where I'm
it's
going.
Tuesday.
'Cause
You
it's
ain't
right
got
now.
no job. You ain't got shit to do.
You ain't got shit to do.
All over 6th Street, Austin, everywhere,
How'd you
bro.
gonna
I
get
don't know what
fired
the
on your
hell going
day
on,
off?
bro. Like, I literally get in the mix.
Joey would be that guy.
You stealing
I
boxes
got
to make a
tons of
clubhouse,
stripes, bro.
Craig?
We don't run around talking about it because we don't whine like y'all and we don't self snitch, especially when we know snitches and informants always listening. Like, what? Oh, there's a lot I could talk about. I got tons of stories to tell. I've been in the streets for a long time running them. You know how much stuff
Yeah, we
I've
know.
been in? You couldn't even imagine, bro.
I've been in the
The
streets for a
stuff
long
I've been
time.
in, all of you could never.
Yeah, we've
Thank
been
you.
watching.
Thank you, sir. Hodges, the Russian trucker serial thumbnail nailed it. Thank you.
Handled. Real talk. And I know how to control my adrenaline. I'm a monster, bro. God created a monster, and it's just that simple. And now all you got to deal with me. Straight up. All y'all got to deal with the
Come on,
monster
guys.
you
Come on.
created. Don't cry now. You feel me? So, like I said, I'm the man. I'm going to keep on winning. And that's about it, man. Like I said, I'm going to stick with this training and try to keep on pushing myself whenever I can. I might take a day off, take some time off, try to recuperate my body, hopefully get some real good rest. And, you know, I try to take care of myself. I try the best I can. It's just hard, man. It's just it takes a toll on your body.
It's hard
Worn
being
out, it wears you
crazy. It's
down.
tiring.
Being
It's
Batman, but I
hard.
also have
It's so hard, y'all.
this energy and
So
power
hard,
Smoking
within me
it,
y'all.
that
got him.
keeps me going. So I'm sure
I
people look at
am.
the channel, they're like, "How the hell has he been doing this for 2+ years?" I've been running like the Energizer Bunny. I do a lot, dude. So
All
other
you
than
do is
that, like I
walk
said,
in
I need y'all to
circles,
donate. I need to get me a new
dumbass.
bicycle if possible. That would help me out. And like I said, I really need something that's electric.
Yeah, hybrid, like a crossbreed of a fucking Energizer bunny rabbit and a bad dog.
He's like a
Well, I don't know what else
one-legged
to tell you, man.
energizer. He
Like,
just runs in circles.
all y'all have an answer for everything. All y'all want free stuff. I'm not doing no training for free for
We want
nobody
free
because it doesn't
stuff,
make sense
and
to,
you want somebody to buy you a bicycle.
right? Unless you're somebody that helps me and hooks me up with stuff and does me favors, right? Other than that, I mean, people who
Y'all
don't
sitting here
do
wanting
nothing for
free
me,
stuff.
why
Why
would I
don't you
do
give me
training
some
for you
free
for free?
favors?
Y'all have access to electric scooters. Why don't you let me borrow it? Why don't you
Borrow
sell it
one.
to me?
Yo,
'Cause
Craig, can I borrow your air conditioner, Craig? Then buy your microwave, Craig.
you remember that? I
Bye,
gotta cook.
Felicia.
I gotta cook some chicken. He's like, "How you gonna borrow a whole ass aqua?"
Why don't you create some kind of deal? Create a payment plan. I don't care what it is. Y'all got mini motorcycles out
It's
here.
because,
Somebody
Joey,
like
we
a mini
saw
motor.
what you did to your last e-scooter. Why would we let you borrow one of ours? And besides, we don't have e-scooters over here. We have fucking Harley Davidsons, Joey.
He said y'all should create some type of payment plan. It's called a credit. Now, there's bad fucking payday loans places out there. There's bad fucking car loans out there where you just need a card. You don't care if you're paying 30% on a fucking $3,000 car. What would his percentage be on a bad credit loan be? Wow.
I know.
You know you're never getting a dime back.
Yeah.
Your payment
Motorcycle
plan
is
is
like
pay full up front. That's your payment plan.
I got
Nobody
12.
trusts your ass.
exactly.
Whoops. Whoa, what did I do? I fucked her.
I fucked her.
How do I restore?
Sure.
I
Oh,
fucked her. That's funny. Oh
See
shit.
that? I just saw it again. It's a little mini motorcycle thingy, right?
A
And
mini
it's
motorcycle
tiny.
thingy.
Trying
What
to
is
see if
that?
something's getting me or not on my leg.
That's what he
I don't
wants,
even
a
have
mini
socks on
motorcycle
yet.
thingy.
So
He doesn't have any socks on yet. There's something crawling on him. Hold on.
is like exactly
Oh my
that. I
God.
just saw it again. It's a little mini motorcycle thingy, right? And it's tiny. Trying to see if something's getting me or not on my leg. I don't even have socks on yet. So, I mean,
Ugh.
like I said, you got mini motorcycles. That's really what I need. I need a mini motorcycle that I feel like is okay because I'm not really comfortable
Dumb and Dumber. Just when I thought you couldn't do anything more stupid, dumber, you go and redeem yourself.
Yeah.
with like gas engines right underneath me. I don't want to breathe all that stuff. But I've heard that they
You're
make them and
afraid of
like
having.
if it ran legit, I would kind of want the engine to not be in the middle. I would want it behind me, and there for sure can't be like exhaust coming out if it's in the middle. So I don't know how that works, but I
Joey,
know
you
if
were
it was
so
possible, that's
paranoid.
what I really need, like a little
God
mini
damn of
You
everything,
motorcycle.
don't. You
right?
I
don't
can just
deserve
like
to
get
have
on.
a motorcycle.
A mini bike. A fucking mini bike. I had a mini bike when I was 6 years old, for fuck's
I
sake.
know.
One
I
that's
know.
small
Great
and I
at
don't need a
breathing that.
license to operate, and I can just
Gas
go through the
fumes.
bike lanes with it.
I don't
But
think he
that's
could
like
hold
super
up
fast,
a
and I could
fucking
like
motorcycle.
No, he'd drop it first thing.
Of course.
rev it up and gas it up and like
He couldn't
like
break it with
I
his
wish I could
fucking
put like
feet.
nitro on it, nitro, like
Sure, he could.
hydro thunder. That's what I need. I need a hydro thunder setting, but
A
I need something that really
Hydro
moves, and that's what would
Thunder.
really help me to do my job.
Is that a
That's
setting
what
on
Batman do.
anything?
Batman comes like you all don't
I've
understand.
never
You don't
noticed a
need a
Hydro
license
Thunder
to do
setting
this.
on my motorcycle, but I mean,
This car is systematic. It's
Go-
hydromatic. Fucking grease. Fucking Hydro
Go
Thunder.
Green Lightning.
No,
Grease
no,
Lightning.
over
Go
mountain.
Grease Lightning.
greasy lightning.
You need something that moves quick and that's off road and that you can use in bike lanes. That's all you need. And you could do this in any city
Imagine
across this
Batman
country
only
in the
being able to
exact
use the
same
bike
form and
lane. What a
fashion.
bitch.
If you got something that goes on the sidewalk that's fast, as long
I
as
need something
like I know how to
electric.
drive,
Something
it's
that
not like
goes
I'm gonna
in
have
the
an
bike
issue.
lane.
As long as I'm careful and I
Or
don't like
sidewalks.
get in front of people and I stop and I'm
But I don't want to
respectful and
breathe
give them
gas
time to,
fumes. It's dangerous.
move out the way
And I
or
want the
cross or
engine to
whatever
be
they're
in
gonna
back
do,
of
which
me
I would.
instead of in the middle.
No shit, DZ. Hydro Thunder is an old video game? Racing hovercrafts? Son of a bitch. All right.
Is that what
You
Joey's
can do
talking
this in
about?
any city just like that. But like I
I
said,
don't remember
Christina's
that
gonna
one. I
help me
played a
with
lot of Jet
everything.
Moto,
We'll get
though. That
everything
was
in
fun.
line, everything in order. She's gonna help me fix up everything. We're gonna be straight. But I'm just saying. In the meanwhile, we got to think about right now and
In the
what we can do.
meanwhile,
With the options available.
huh?
And I'm just it just saw it again.
Meanwhile,
Flew
Back
right
at the
by me.
Hall of
Yeah,
Justice.
he's talking to me now. He's doing a circle around me.
Go on.
There he is again. Bro, that's not a bird, bro. I don't think birds fly like that,
Here
bro.
we go.
it's
No,
a
it's a
bat
bat,
dog.
stupid.
It's a pet dog.
You could tell
See, now he's
immediately
like
because
making himself
birds
real
don't come
known.
out at fucking night, and you could tell bats fly differently.
Bat dog.
They're like
bat
birds on
dog.
crack.
I had no idea we were going to be expecting this today on this one. Fuck me.
That's a good one.
He just went,
I mean, this is
Watch
the
out, look.
greatest thing about this whole fucking saga is with him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Rich said it
Watch
the
out,
other
watch
day,
out.
and we've all been saying it, that he's just constantly finding there's no bottom. He's still in free fall.
Which is surprising. I thought he would have been rock bottom by now, but
Right.
He is rock bottom. He just won't fucking admit it.
he just keeps bouncing.
So what happens if you cut a hole through the earth and we drop him from fucking one side to the other, and he reaches the fucking
Hopefully,
the
he
radius
boiled.
of the earth, and he doesn't get burned up by the core, and he starts coming? Does he flourish on the other side as he comes out?
He'll be all like, I survived falling through the earth. Y'all ain't done that.
I
Oh, no,
survived
I've
on
been
the earth.
Yeah.
See, so he's going like this all across there. He just went right here. Can y'all see this, dog? Look at this. Let me see if I
You
turn up the
see
light.
this dog?
That'll help. Let's see if you can see him. Right here.
Look at his crazy eyes. Oh my
He's
god.
right now, right in front of me.
Holy
I don't
shit.
think that's a bird. Now he just flew over my head. How is he over there and now he's over there? That's what I'm saying. I think it's a bat. Bats are magnificent creatures. Real talk. And they're not rodents. That's a fact. So
We know
you know,
bats
but
aren't
that's the way
rodents,
that I'm going to be
dipshit.
doing things, like just appearing in the dark. Everything is guerrilla, you know what, fair, literally. And like I said, that's the thing. That's why I'm working on the
What?
angles, on creating angles within my training, because I understand. I mean, with what I do, man, it's
We
common
got
sense.
9
I'm going to
minutes
be
left
coming
here.
up against 20 plus guys sometimes by myself. So, and like, they might be trained, they could be anybody, you know what I'm saying? They might be the best trained, people in existence. And it ain't going to matter because I'm stronger than everybody. And I'm literally like, like one of me is like 100 or like 1,000 of you. That's the truth. But like, I have to work on the angles and the speed and the efficiency and the strength behind it and the power. And that's what I'm doing. This training is not for no purpose. This training is exactly what I'm going to be utilizing and having to use to hold my own, and not just hold my own, but run everything and take everything over and basically just enforce my will and enforce God's will. I'm the enforcer. You feel me? We don't ask no questions. I ain't here to
So on
talk. I
that
don't care who you
screenshot you
are. You come up
posted,
against me, you're
feel
gonna
like I can look up underneath his eyelids. It's like there's a gap.
lose because you come up against.
There's a good one. Right there. Fuck, that's scary. My God.
Against me, coming up against God. That's the difference. The League of Shadows is real. I am the League of Shadows.
God,
So,
he
like I
looks
said, all these
crazy,
people on
dude.
YouTube, y'all ain't even a
His
part of this.
eyes
Y'all
are
don't even know
so
what's going on.
dead.
Stay out of it, bro. Real talk.
They're boogling back and forth.
Yeah,
Fucking
he looks
This is real
crazy.
over here. So, like I said, we run everything. We run the streets, and that's about it. But
independently,
yeah,
they're
like I
moving
said,
right
that's
now.
the thing. The more angles I can create,
She's
the
like a
been
more
too
fucking
I can
quiet,
look
owl.
like Mike
Jess.
Tyson and shifting and coming around.
Sorry.
That's what Batman has
Oh,
to
that's
know how to do. And then I'm going to have the grappling thing so that I can literally attach to buildings and swing and be able to zip line to the building when I want, right? Or up to anything that's above me, like a bridge or anything. So I'll be able to literally cling to that, be able to get up there or whatever, and be watching, looking down on whatever. Let's say it was the 20 guys
I
that
feel
came to me
like
or whatever,
a
right?
parent when they're busy doing shit and your kid's like, oh, and then I'm gonna have a rope and I'm gonna swing from build. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's nice. And then I'm gonna climb up and I'm gonna rappel down. Uh-huh. And I'm gonna be Batman. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm busy, kid. Go away.
You thought it'd be a great idea as a parent to get your kid the Mr. Microphone. You're like, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck? What the hell happened?
Trying to stop me or whatever they're trying to do, right? Who probably work for some evil organization, right? Some evil illegal organization, right? So, then I'm up there and then they're like, well, where's he at? And then I drop down again. You see what I'm saying? This is the thing. You're creating angles, but see, with Batman, the point is that I'm going to be able to glide and kind of fly and stuff. So it's even worse. I'm going to have a bigger cape that flaps, just like in the movie when it goes,
I'm gonna have a
you
cape
hear
that
the flapping.
flaps.
It's going to be like that because I'm going to be moving and it's going to catch wind when I'm moving. Like I'm thinking the whole thing out.
Oh
I
God.
understand it perfectly. This is who I am and what I was born to do. So you have to understand, like 20 guys coming up against me, I'm going to be a problem. Like that's not even going to be like that's honestly 20 dudes against me is still going to be. It's not even going to be. It's not going to be difficult. It's going to be easy. That's just the truth. I'm just being honest because the training I'm doing, bro, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this for a minute too, regardless whether I get the money or not. I'm gonna always be training, and I just got to be completely on point. I got Christina to take care of. You know what I mean? My job is to make sure that I'm good. You
I
feel me?
got
No matter
Christina's
what, and
money
that
to
I
take
make it
care of.
through everything, and I'm straight. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for whatever, man. Pain don't scare me. Going through things, even the scariest things, really don't scare me, man. I'm built different. So if you want to call that crazy, psychotic, whatever, you go ahead. I don't care. I was built to do this. This is my job and my purpose on this planet, and I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's the thing. I'll be flying around, moving around, shifting, everything, climbing, hanging upside down. I got to practice all that stuff too. I'm probably going to have my own room built too. Christina's going to help me with this, with everything. I'm probably going to have a room built where I practice that type of stuff. Like I'm picturing like I don't know if it's going to have like poles on the roof coming down or something. It's going to be built in a certain way where I can be able to work on the grappling thing in there and climbing and just so that I'm always used to it and creating angles with it. I mean, I'm going to be grabbing on the poles and shifting around
Yeah, you're
them
gonna be grabbing
and
on the
then coming
poles,
back
Joey.
down and figuring out how to come back down and then do the grappling thing in the air and then zip line to the other side of the building. Like, you don't get this is a whole thing. I'm developing and turning into and becoming more so the real Batman. I already am, but I mean, this is all a real thing. That's what y'all don't get. And then
Yeah.
imagine a Batman like that
New
that's
game
flying
show,
around and
America,
zip lining
Batman
around
Warrior.
you, and you can't figure out
Y'all
where
don't
he's really
understand.
at.
I'm
And then
becoming
much
what
less
I
in the
already
dark,
am.
because most of the stuff is going to be in the dark. It's going to be at night when I'm operating. So like, when you're imagine how scared the enemy will be when you got a Batman that you don't know where he's at and what he's doing, and he's like standing above you, and you're being freaked out because you're like, he's over here 1 minute, just like the bat. That's what I'm saying. The bat's telling me something. So you're over here 1 minute, then you're over here. They can't get a grip on what's going on, and I already know it's going to be very disorienting for whoever the enemy is. You understand? It's going to freak people out, man. That's the truth. People are going to be like, like, they're going to be scared, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is what I do, man. I don't get like I was born to do this. I've been knowing this my entire life, bro. Real talk. This is why when I was a little kid, I was running around those mirror mazes, like trying to scare, random people. Like I didn't realize this is really who I am. No wonder I'm so into the dark and all this stuff. Like I get it now, like it's my passion, so, I was built to do this, and I am fear. I literally have become fear. So yeah, you ain't scaring fear, but
That guy, what'd you want to do when you grew up? Did you want to run around fucking fun ass
I
mirrors?
wanted to run around and be fear.
Oh, fuck.
buddy,
That's what I want to be
I
when I
am
grow up.
fear, bro. Does it look like there's any fear in my eyes? Think I'm
It
playing?
looks like there's
What are you
nothing
talking
behind
about?
your eyes, Joey.
Y'all
Nothing.
funny, bro. I'm not a YouTuber. Miss me with them fake stories and that fake stuff, bro. Feel me? This is what I do, homeboy. I have no fear. I have it my entire life. What? Feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm more than ready. You understand? For everything. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to just get busy. I can't wait till God give me all this money. Real talk. Because I'm confident, bro. Like, I'm already so strong. I know, like, the minute I put on that bat suit and it's, like, proofed and bulletproofed and everything, and then I create the grappling thing and learn what kind of rope, like if it's steel cable or whatever, I can zip line from and be able to move and attach and do what I need to do and move around. I just know that it's all going to come together perfectly, bro. Like I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm going to be unstoppable. You understand? So
Bought the
it is
wrong
what it
kind of
is, and the
rope.
world's never seen anything like it. And what you're going to understand is I'm going to hide my identity. I'm not going to tell y'all anything. This is not going to be a YouTube thing. It's going to be a big screen
You've
thing.
already
It's going to
told
be a
us your
big
identity,
deal. And
dipshit.
I'm going to make the news all the time. And people are going to be like, yeah, there's a Batman. And they're probably going to get photos of me and it's going to make the papers everywhere. It's going to be a big deal. And I'm just going to appear in different places, New York, Cali, different areas. And it'll be real random too,
Papers.
because that's the way I like to move. It'll be randomness with a purpose.
I got
I
a
am
telegram.
chaos, bro. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all are agents of chaos. I am chaos. You understand?
Cheese.
So we're all on the same side. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, sounds like it. Windows Shift S. Got him. That's your Charles Manson pick of the day right there.
Got him.
So I'm about to have a field day. So you don't get it. Other people, like if they ever actually got some money because all y'all broke and can't afford a hot dog, you just sit around and do nothing. I get money. I
We
go
go
be
back and
Batman.
forth between
I
being
get so much
broke
more
and having all
enjoyment. You know how
kinds of
much
money.
gratification I get out of this stuff? This
I'm
is what
getting
I live
whiplash.
for, bro. You feel me? Like now I have my purpose. When I had all the money back in the day, I wish that I would have known, and I wish that this was what I was doing, but I
Just looking at its neck, I feel like I need to put NIH cream on it. Oh,
Anybody got some calamine lotion?
look at him. He is Michael J. Fox right now. He is turning into a goddamn werewolf. Oh, the fuck! It is a full moon.
His
People.
eyes, man.
Wow. I gotta get that one too. It is a full moon tonight, isn't it? I think. I do believe.
Is that one of the bat dogs are out?
just wasn't there yet, and I was bored all the
This
time.
could all
Like,
be
I
for
had
real.
tons of money. I didn't even know what to do with it. And I was just bored though, because you just don't know who you are or what to do yet. And then like,
What's
I
up,
just
Shop?
wish I knew my purpose then, but it
Shabby.
wasn't the right time. Now you give me millions of dollars, you give
Guy
me
is
money like
back.
that, I'm putting it all into being Batman. And like, I'm just going to always have this passion and fire for life because I love this. Like, this is what I live for. See, I can't be normal. I can't work 9 to 5s. I was never meant for that.
That's
So you just did me a
100% true.
favor and gave me my blessing. Thank you. Thank you. With enemies like you, who needs friends?
I can't
Feel
be
me? I
normal.
can't work no regular job. I can't have nobody pretend they in charge of me or my boss. I don't do any of that. I am the authority. You feel me? So it's
I
like,
am the authority.
with me, it's never nothing no more, man. I found my purpose. I know what I'm here for and what I'm here to do, man. I'm so happy about it. It's unbelievable. Feel me? So keep tuning in. That's my sternum. Keep tuning in. You're going to
What?
Hold on a second.
That's my sternum.
That's my sternum. This is just so full of fucking quotes.
do, man. I'm so happy about it. It's unbelievable. Feel me? So keep tuning in. That's my sternum. So it's like, dude, man, I'm so happy about it. It's unbelievable. Feel me? So keep tuning in. That's my sternum. Dude, man, I'm so happy about it. It's unbelievable. Feel me? So keep tuning in. That's my sternum. It all come together, and that's all I gotta say. All right. I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. Take it easy. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
That's my sternum, and that's all I gotta
It's
say.
unbelievable, bro. Stay mad, man. We gonna keep on winning, bro. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all talk about reality, about how Tyree Sneed is stronger than any human who ever walked this planet. Talk about that, all right? Or be quiet. Easy. More money, another check, and we gonna run that check up the rest of this month and get a big birthday check for me. Peace.
Birthday check.
Wow. July 21st, I do believe. I do believe. 4 days before mine. Catch up
I'll
on the
have to-
chat here. Just turning
I'd
this
have to consult some record keepers on that. I'm not sure.
that was a beautiful cake. I ate the shit out of it. I handled it great. I appreciate that. Shamrock, love you.
Hi, Shay. Oh, love you too.
All right. What else we got? Downrange, when the moon hits your eye like a big bad dog pie, that's a sternum. Hey,
That's
downrange,
the sternum.
downrange just won the fucking quote of the night. Nicely done. You took it away from Blue. Oh, that was funny. Last minute jokes here. Jeff Dunn, baby. Fucking blah, blah, blah. July 6th may have been. I'm not too sure exactly. I know it's in July. With dates. Anyway, guys, Shamrock, that guy, you guys got anything to add to this fucking nonsense? Hour and a half.
We do not, but until next time, same bet.
What we learned today,
Same
as a
bat
recap,
dog time.
what we learned today as a recap, folks, is Joey is apparently clean. He rubbed his hands through his hair multiple times. He's infested with government beads. There's bad dogs flying over him. There's light bugs everywhere.
There's going to be a fashion show.
There's going to be a fashion show down on the island, South Padre Island. And we learned about Hydro Thunder. Thanks, Deezy. Appreciate it.
And we learned that's his sternum.
Right on. Well, thanks, guys, for coming in. We're going to cut it. That guy, Shamrock, appreciate everyone.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Going to talk to it. Go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.